Hey there, my fellow jewelry enthusiasts. Welcome to my channel, Memory Lane by Marie, and I'm Marie. If this is your first time joining me, welcome to my channel. If you are an existing viewer, I certainly hope you are a subscriber. If you are not, go ahead and click that subscription button, and while you're at it, click that notification bell. As we can see today on the agenda is our Potomac Beads subscription. This box contains some really wonderful beads that I want to share with you guys today, and I hope that you'll stick around while we go through some of the wonderful things that Potomac sends. I love this box that Potomac sends. It is a really good opportunity to reuse. The box is sturdy, it has a magnetic closure, and I just think it is wonderful, especially for those of you who enjoy weaving. They oftentimes send smaller beads, you know. So if you like weaving, then you will certainly be pleased. So that's Potomac, and you can see that closure right there, right? And so they have a wonderful subscription, 2 sizes. This is the best bead box, and then they have a larger one that comes with 2 projects, more beads, and then of course they always send you an option or an opportunity to look at their video to help you create the project that they've sent. And of course they send you instructions if you learn better that way. But if you are a visual learner, there is a video available to help you get through the project. And so here of course is the index for the things that are inside. Here is this the pamphlet that goes along with the project. And so let's look at it. It says this month, for the month of June, the Potomac Best Bead Box, Aloha, Escape, Hawaiian Tropics it is. Aloha, escape from the chaos of every day and find solace in a much needed break from the hustle with this month's Hawaiian Tropics Best Bead Box. During your sojourn to Island Time, find artistic inspiration in watching sleek, silvery dolphins frolicking in the surf while being hugged by lush, verdant greens and the smells of pink hibiscus flowers. So relax on your personal Hawaiian island and this month's best bead box and discover new beauty, creativity, and adventure. I love hibiscus flowers. I have a hibiscus bush in my backyard with really large red flowers. And right now, the flowers haven't bloomed yet in our area, but they will. Maybe another, let me see, we're at the end of June, maybe another 30 days. Right now, the greenery is just up, but I love, love, love the hibiscus plant. It is so beautiful. And so here we have our list of items. We have those items that are in the Hawaiian Tropics necklace, which is the project that they've sent this month. And then, of course, they give us beads for our stash. And so what I think I want to do is I want to start with the items in the Hawaiian Tropics necklace in the project. And as I always like to say, I really appreciate how they send the project items in a separate bag. I really appreciate how each item is labeled with the name on the bag. That is so very convenient, and I appreciate it so much as a beader. Even though oftentimes when you start to, store your beads, you may not keep them in the original packaging, but as you're doing it, at least, those types of things get into your mind and you're able to associate a name with the type of bead so that you can build your knowledge on beads when you see them elsewhere. All right, so let's go. We have number 1, or the first item in the Hawaiian Tropics. Okay, so there's the pattern. So they list that as an item. And as I stated before, they give you instructions on how to complete what they're suggesting that you make. So that's the pattern. And then there's a pewter end comb 28 by 10 millimeter. Oh, this is nice. Like it. So from the picture, it looks like it's going to be a part of like a pendant, a dangling pendant. That's nice. Like that. It's a good idea too. So that is the pewter end cone. And of course, right here, they have the number on there for you to repurchase if that's what you want to do. 3 grams of Mayuki seed beads, 80. 3 grams, Mayuki seed, 80s. That looks like these. And it's telling us that the color is dyed lilac. So let's see. Can you guys see that color? That is very pretty. All right. Okay. Gorgeous. Like that color. 80 beads. Next, 13 grams of check glass maple leaves. I have some of these in my stash already. Let's see. Go ahead and open them so that you can see. All right. See those? Like them. And the color is olive green gold. It's kind of cut off, but I'm assuming with gold because that's what's in the, like a wash that's over it. You can see it in the detailing of the leaf. All right, so that is the third item in our project. Next, there are 2 grams of Potomac crystal rounds in 3 millimeter. Potomac crystals. That looks like these. Oh, I love this color. And it is called Garnet AB. I love an AB finish. Let's take a look. And of course, they are in a Ziploc bag, which makes it easy for us. Let's look at that. Pretty. Love it. Love that AB finish on garnet. And of course, red is my favorite color. So all variations of red appeal to this girl's eye. 10 grams of check glass melon beads. Okay. We've seen these melon beads before. And they are a nice size. They are, does it tell us the millimeter on them? Yes, they are an 8 millimeter bead. And it is in rose opal with a matted rose finish. Let's look at that. Oh, there it is. Oh, I like that. Isn't that pretty? It does kind of feel like paradise. Kind of has like a shimmer where the color settles into the lines of the melon bead. It looks like it kind of shimmers. That's pretty. I like that. I like that on that 8 millimeter bead. And that's around the favorite size for me. I like about an 8 millimeter bead. 6 to 8 millimeters. Those are my favorite sizes. I like that. That color is, yeah, rose opal matted with a matted rose finish. So I like that. The bead itself is matted, but the coloring and the grooves of the melon, it looks a little, you know, shimmery. So that's really pretty. I like that. Next up, we have a 7-inch strand of gemstone round beads in 6 millimeter. That would be these gorgeous little babies right here. Let's see, can I just open it? Pull it open? Let's see, might have to cut it a little. Cut. All right, now let's see if we can get it open here. Oh, come on, I do not want to mess up the Ziploc. There we are. All right, so this is, oh, these are pretty. Jade, right? It says that these are nephrite jade. Nephrite jade. Look at that. Nice. Like that. Like jade. And we often see jade in other colors. Most of the time we think of jade, we think of green, some variation. But we've received jade beads that were not green. But those are gorgeous. Next up, we have 5 grams of check glass flower caps. Oh, well, those are cute. Let's take a closer look at these. All right. I need to get into my Potomac boxes. Generally, I thought many of the pieces were for weaving, but I see quite a few opportunities for some bead stringing, an opportunity to make some really pretty things. And so these are 2 colors. It calls it a bead mix, but we know we see some variation of a pink, some variation of a purple in there. Doesn't really give us specific names for what they are. And these are 7mm. These are cute, you guys. Very pretty, very tropical, very feminine, like flowers in pink and purple. Very feminine. All right, and so our last item on our project list is they've sent 15 feet of Potomac Jewelers wire in 24 gauge. So let's check that out. And so this is a new item that they have. 24 gauge silver wire. Let's see. Butterfingers. Alright, so 24 gauge is not a bad gauge. Alright, that gives us a little bit of strength. Nice. I'm going to keep it in here so I don't forget. It says 99% fine silver coated copper. Dead soft round wire. And it is tarnish resistant. And I'm so glad of that because I've been doing jewelry for a while, and we know that if it's not, you know, gold, silver, you know, some fine metal, that as, you know, custom jewelry, it can tarnish. But I've had a few pieces do that recently, pieces that I had made for myself or decided to keep for myself, and I need to find a better way to keep that from happening. So if you guys have some ideas, let me know. But I'm so glad that is tarnish resistant, because that is something that we do have to contend with. We don't expect some of the pieces that we acquire to last forever, but if we can prolong the time before it tarnishes on something that we know ultimately will, that's a win for me. All right, so that is our Hawaiian Tropics necklace from our Best Bead box. Really pretty beads. I'm loving some of those colors, particularly those melon beads with that, what did they call it? The rose opal, matted rose opal with that rose wash. I think those are really pretty. I love those garnet beads. And so again, I really need to get on my Potomac box as far as some projects. So let's look at what they sent us for our stash. That's always exciting. First up, 3 grams of check glass daisy beads, 5mm. And so that would be these, I believe. Yep, check daisy. Oh, these are nice. And so these have, like, what do they call it? A metallic mix. Yeah, I believe we got some beads like this from them before. They may not have been daisy, but if you're looking for some harmony in your jewelry and some consistency, you might be able to pull those out of your previous box and use them together with these beads in metallic mix with those beads. All right, nice. And I love, love, love that they send these Ziploc bags. I love when these come in Ziploc bags. It just makes it, you know, easier on the planet. And just, you know, an alternative way to store beads, especially if you're trying to keep like beads together. Next up, we have 1 pewter lobster clasp. I saw that beauty. It's a nice size one too. So I don't know, I've seen people use these for like purse clips. I don't know, I mean, I suppose you could wear this on a necklace or on a bracelet. It's beautiful in and of itself, so it can act as one of the components, right? It can act as one of the components. And so it's pretty. It's not just your standard lobster clasp. But if you're into like purse charms or something like this, this will be a great lobster clasp for that. Nice pewter lobster clasp. It is 14 by 27mm, so that's nice, and it's nice and sturdy. And it's called the Dotted Heart and silver. And it looks like it's a little antiqued a little bit. See that little black and the crevices and the grooves. So that's nice. Love that. 1 glass cabochon and 25 millimeters. These are so nice. I remember when I first started making jewelry, I made these out of the glass cabochons. I watched a tutorial on here when I first started some years ago on how to create these yourself with the flat back cabochons that you can buy. Well, I bought some since then that were a little better, but I remember when I first started, you can get them from like your local Dollar Tree type store and choose an image that you wanted to be on here. And I still have some of those pieces. I added them to like cording and you know, suede cording or leather cording, and just for a simple necklace with this as the pendant. And so this is really pretty. Glass cabochon, 25 millimeters. It is called House Plants. Can you see the detail on it? Detail on that. Cute. Next up, we have 10 2-hole halo beads, 6.5 by 3.5. 10 2-hole halo beads. That will be these. Halo beads in antique silver. Let's see. See where the holes are. I've not heard of halo beads before. So, okay, so the 2 holes are at the top. Oh, okay, I see it. Actually, I have butterfingers, you guys. So there are 2 holes here, 2 holes at the bottom, so you can string something through all the way through. Okay, I gotcha. Those are cute. I can see doing something with these. My mind's working. All right, so that's halo beads. Those are nice. I like those. That's something I've not worked with before. 4 check table cut sunflower beads in 12 millimeter. Love these type of beads. These table cut beads. These check table cut. Love these. I don't know, when they first came out, I looked at them like sideways, but since that time, I've seen so many beautiful ones come out, and I've just grown to like them. These table cut flowers, love them. These are pretty. And then the color that they're telling us is red travertine. Yep, I was gonna say that, but I wanted to make sure. Yep, pretty. Love those. Next up we have 4 Ava beads. So I think I have, they're 10 by 4 millimeter. And when I was removing my items from the box, I believe one of mine is broken. So I only have 3 Ava beads. Well, actually I have 4, but there's some pieces in here that are broken. So that was good. Okay, good one, Potomac. So something happened to that one in transit, but I still have 4. Those are nice. What is that coloring? Crystal vitriol. Crystal vitriol. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Love that. So those are some pieces that broke, but these are nice. All right, and the holes are on the side here at the top. Okay. Nice. All right. Next, as we continue to embellish our stash, 3 grams of Disc Duo bead mix. Disc Duo. Yep, that would be the hibiscus. Hibiscus, 3 grams. Hibiscus Disc Duo mix. So this is an inspiration from the pattern box. Okay. Interesting. And are they telling us? Yeah, it's just called hibiscus, so we don't get like specifics on the colors, but we can see like some pale pinks. This is pretty. This bead here, it's actually clear on one side and gold on the other. Right? Gold on one side, clear on the other. Those are interesting. Okay, Potomac. Nice stash builders. I'm not mad, you guys. I'm not mad at all. All right, so let's continue. I'm going to put these back in here. So bear with me, guys, as I do that. All right, so next, throw that out of the way. Next, we have 2.5 grams of pewter bead caps in 7mm. I saw those. These are nice. Yeah, these are nice. So, you can never have too many bead caps. They always add an extra touch to whatever you're making. So these are 7mm. Right, so 7mm. Unless I have not been paying attention, I've been hearing a lot about these odd measurement numbers. You know, I just recall hearing 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and I've been seeing 3s. You often see 3mm, or maybe check glass, or maybe some check glass fire polish beads sometimes, but other beads like these odd measurements. Maybe I haven't been paying attention, but starting to hear about them more 5s and 7s instead of the even numbers. But it's cool. It's all good with me. Next up, we have some 4 grams of Super Duo beads, 2.5 by 5mm. Super Duo. So, you know, duo means 2. So this is a standard bead. So those are nice. These seem like a type of staple these days, these Super Duos. And then they are in Crystal Labrador. Crystal Labrador. And then last, of course, but not least, we have one waxed cotton cord necklace. And it looks like it has the pieces already on it. This is nice. I would not have minded more of these waxed cotton cord. All right, it already has the lobster clasp on it. It already has the extender chain on it. It's all ready. So if you want to just add one thing, I made a lot of these necklaces just like this. It has this cabochon, and they have available just glue-on bells that you can put on the back of here, and then you'll have a nice summertime tropical necklace. Even if you just want to do something as simple as that. But I've made necklaces like this before after I've made the cabochon out of a flat back clear cabochon like that. See how simple? Nice, Potomac. I am not mad at you at all. Very nice curation. Love it, love it, love it. As I stated, I have not really been working with my Potomac as much. I've taken a few pieces from it to add to some to projects that I've made, but overall, just doing a finished jewelry update on them, that's something I'm gonna have to work on, especially this summer when I have a little bit more time. But that's Potomac, you guys. If you have not considered them, what I'm finding lately is there are a lot more beads that are for stringers. I know a lot of times when they're small beads, stringers kind of shy away from really small beads oftentimes, but there's a nice balanced collection for what you want to do. If you like stringing, if you want to weave, Potomac is a good box for you. And again, this is the best bead box. This is the smaller one that comes with the one project for you, but the larger one has 2 projects, and they're just very good at labeling. It's just it's quality. The packaging is quality, right? If you want to just keep it in here so that you know where everything came from, you can stack it up. You can date the outside. It's just a quality way of presenting a product. Everything is packaged in its own thing, in its own packaging. Everything is labeled. I just think it's a quality product. So with that being said, you guys, thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. I appreciate you. Again, if you are an existing viewer, appreciate you so much. If you are a new viewer, appreciate you so much. And as always, this is Potomac's Best Bead Box. And I am Marie from Memory Lane by Marie. As always, thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a great day. Stay safe, stay positive.